Hello there, music fans from all over the world. Welcome to the channel. I am OGL Schmitt. This is KuztumOGT. Mission Souls has released a cover of Van Halen's Jump, and that makes me so happy. So happy I might as well jump. So this will be the first time hearing Nisha tackle Eddie Van Halen's guitar work. I can't wait to see that and hear that. But will Stacy be doing jumping roundhouse kicks and splits like David Lee Roth? Guess that remains to be seen, so let's check this out, guys. David Lee Roth era Van Halen is just so much fun. Never had any pretensions of being anything other than a party rock band with some amazing musicianship behind it. It's interesting. This, to me, is going to be more of a challenge for Stacy than it is for Nisha. As we've heard Nisha play, Randy Rhoads and Richie Blackmore, like all the, a lot of greats. Eddie's unique, though. I've heard a lot of people say that Eddie's lead guitar is harder than you think, including guys like Joe Satriani, who's an absolute beast of a guitar player, said he struggled. But David Lee Roth as a vocalist, you're not going to see him as a top 10 or even a top 100 rock vocalist. But to me, he's harder to cover than, for instance, a Sammy Hagar. Because Hagar's got he's got that rasp, he's got all that power in his voice, he can get really high. And those are things that are physically challenging. But they're things that you can achieve with discipline. David Lee Roth, he has technique. He's not untrained or anything like that. He's got skills as a singer. But his delivery is so based on personality and showmanship and sort of these theatrics. That to me is harder to cover. Because if you try to sound like him, you're going to come off like an imitator. But if you don't have that personality and that flamboyance, it's going to fall flat. So from her first note, it really struck me. She's, Stacy's doing a really good job leaning into this. Voice is a little bit lower than I've heard her sing in the past. And she's doing the more sort of toss-off percussive vocals, might as well, no, things like that. It's great to see the parents getting involved there. Love seeing Stacy and Sheena harmonize. It's beautiful, mother-daughter harmonizing as they would in life. And Ice and Sakan holding down that rhythm section. Sakan's bass is thunderous. Yeah, he's got that bottom end rocking. Holding down business as a father should do. I just love this band. I say this every time, but I love their chemistry together, their family dynamic, their musical dynamics are just amazing. All right, I'm going to shut up and let these guys get back to doing their thing.
You say you don't know, you won't know.
So I'd forgotten just how sort of out of nowhere the solo when this song comes, and it's not an easy one to play, and Nisha absolutely nailed it. Super impressive, flawless. She's got a great tone. Like guitarist seems like it weighs more than she does, but like she's just a beast when she plugs that thing in. Really impressive. I also like how Anasis was playing Eddie's keyboard parts. So you have Eddie's roles in the band on that song. I believe this was from the 5150 album. This is when Eddie was playing more keyboards. So yeah, his duties are divided up between the sisters. That's really cool. Van Halen also, Eddie and Alex. Alex was the drummer, so there's a family dynamic there, something the bands have in common. And speaking of drummers, like how amazing is Ice at his young age? Like he's effortlessly holding down this groove, and for such a little guy, he's got some force in those hits. He's going to be an absolute monster when he is now. Like is the amazing thing. He's like the cutest beast on drums ever. But yeah, when he's in his late teens, 20s, oh man, he's going to be destroying kids. Yeah, and I just love the family's always happy, but like this is one of those like songs that makes everybody smile. Just it's always awkward to ask this question. But how old is Sheena? Because she still looks really young. That is a testament to the healing power of music, most definitely. Yeah, super impressed so far. I mean, I'm impressed with Mission Souls. Who would have guessed? But yeah, some of their, I like when they do like fun, wholesome takes on songs that are a little bit more serious, like the Deep Purple covers and stuff like that. This is a fun, wholesome take on a fun song. So, yeah, I really do think this sort of fits their vibe really well, and it just feels very 80s. Grew up in the 80s, and I like the fact that a lot of mainstream music back then seemed to be designed to lift your spirits, and that's what this song does. I won't say it's my favorite Van Halen song, but anytime it comes on, it always puts a smile on my face, a little pep in my step. So let's keep going. Thanks for watching, they say. No, thank you guys for being awesome. Wow. I feel like sometimes I have to apologize on these Mission Souls reactions because I don't have a lot to say or a lot of knowledge to offer as far as technique and things like that. But that's just because I'm kind of sort of swept away by the music and the vibe and just the idea that they're putting forth, just of unity and as a family. When my father passed away, music was something that helped bring my family together. We would sort of sit around, watch MTV, watch videos, listen to music together. Whenever we would ride, I would make CDs and play them. This band is actually, this family is performing together. It's a beautiful thing, and I wonder if they have arguments, if they're just like, all right, let's go and jam some bit, and then it just evaporates. And that's what music does. It's both an escape from whatever is troubling you, but it's an escape into something that is armoring you to go back in and fight one more time. Even whether it's something, depressing that makes you realize, okay, someone is in this place with me. And if the song itself is beautiful, you find beauty in the pain and you're armored. Or if it's something like this, where it's just got that upbeat melody, like that synth riff is so iconic, and just those sort of shouty vocals in the chorus that make you want to sing along. And you're so busy smiling and bopping your head and jumping that you forget that you had problems to begin with. And then all of a sudden, you're charged with all this positive energy that you can then put forward to dealing with whatever's in your way at the time. Music is far and away your best support group, and I love Mission Souls. I love their mission of just sort of taking the greater whole of rock music and sort of processing it through this filter of family and unity. Love it. So yeah, another amazing cover by Mission Souls. They never cease to impress. Honestly, like I noticed that Sakan, the dad, even he still looks super young. And like I said, to me, that's just the effect of music. I know singing together in a choir or something like that actually boosts your immune system. It reduces stress. So what they're doing is good for their physical and mental health. And yeah, they're so talented, such talented kids. So honestly, I could probably bang on about this for another 40 minutes. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this. Always a blast to listen to Mission Souls. If you got any more requests for songs you'd like to see or hear reacted to, let me know in the comments. Until then, mental health is real. Be a part of the start. Music is your best support group. Listen to it whenever you can. Perform it whenever you can, even if it's just singing in the shower or in the field behind your apartment building. And take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Thank you guys so much. Be seeing you guys around.